What's up, guys? It's Chris. I am back with another Profit Academy video. If you're not in Profit Academy already, what's wrong with you? There'll be a link for that in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about something that we kind of covered briefly in a previous video, I think. But what we're going to be talking about is figuring out who your perfect customer is. And we're going to be creating a customer avatar or a client avatar or whatever you'd like to call it. And the reason we do this is because whatever you sell, whether it's SEO, whether it's some sort of digital product, whether it's a physical product or a service or whatever it is you do, you need to know who you're selling it to in order to be able to sell it to them. For example, some of my earlier offers were targeted at SEOs, and I did very, very well with those because I understood what SEOs care about and what they like to buy. So whatever it is that you sell, and if you're in business, obviously you have to sell something, this is going to help you tremendously because you'll know exactly how to write whether you're doing ads, whether you're writing a website, whether you're doing sales copy, whatever it is you're doing, social media, you'll know who to write it for, and it'll come out better and be more effective. So this one, I do not have sexy document creation skills. So if somebody watching this would like to make me one that looks really cool, I'd appreciate that. Or if you have a service, let me know. Anyhow, this is just going to cover some of the basic points, and we're actually going to go through and create an actual customer in this video. But let's quickly talk about what they are. We have age. Obviously, that's how old they are. Another thing you could do would be able to put ranges. So 18 to 25, 26 to 40, whatever. Gender, male, female, or other. Location is obviously, this is going to be, I should probably break that down, but that's going to be their country, their city, and their state. Ethnicity, that's obviously their race. You could also do language in there, but for our purposes, I'm going to assume that you're only targeting people that speak the same language as you. Education level. Profession, so this one should be either a job or the type of business they own. If they are a business owner, you want to have the revenue of their business, so you're going to have that there. And you may have noticed a slight edit there in the video. If so, good catch. If not, that's okay too. And then their personal income and their marital status, so single, divorced, whatever. So for this hypothetical example, we're going to pretend that you offer some sort of fitness or weight loss product, and it can either be a digital product or like a coaching, or maybe you're even like a personal trainer or whatever. But we're going to be creating a ideal customer avatar for that niche. So let's start with age. I think that what we're going to do for this one is we're going to target middle-aged men. So we're going to say 40 to 55. So this is our 55. This is our age range for this guy. This guy's obviously going to be a male. And the location, we'll say Midwest United States. Ethnicity, we will go with, it doesn't really matter in this case, but we'll go with Caucasian. Education level will be bachelor's. Profession, let's see. We're going to say that he is a insurance agent. I usually go with plumber, so I decided to do something different. Revenue, he's not a business owner, so N/A. His income is $62,000 a year. Typing's hard for me. Marital status, we're going to say he's married. And let's go ahead and add some additional attributes while we're at it. We're going to say children. He has 2. We're going to go even deeper. We're going to go with name. We're going to call him Bill because I'm super creative. And I'm looking forward to the Bill and Ted movie, by the way. And we're going to come back up here to age and make him 47. So now we have a very specific person that we're targeting to. Now, is everybody that you're going to target named Bill? No, of course not. They're going to fall into a range. Like they're going to be 40 to 57 or something like that. This is going to be either in Iowa or in Utah or whatever. But what you can do now is target your content and your sales letter and everything that you're putting out to with a specific person in mind. So why is this important? This is important because the way you would sell a weight loss product to a 47-year-old man who has 2 children and is married would be different than the way you would sell it to a lady in her 20s that is recently had a baby, for example. So for a 47-year-old man, maybe, he works a desk job. He has 2 kids, so he doesn't have a lot of time to exercise. He probably doesn't eat all that well, grabs some fast food or has big dinner at home or whatever. And he's gotten a little bit out of shape. He was in good shape in high school, but now he's gotten a little, loose around the middle. The pant size has grown a couple sizes, and he wants to get back into shape to, whether it's to feel better about himself, to protect his health so he can live longer and spend more time with his children, or just because he wants to look better and maybe not be embarrassed to look at himself in the mirror. And again, these are just examples. This is not my opinion on things. So now we can write an ad that talks to a man in their 70s, and is 47 years old, and maybe explain how he can do these couple of exercises 3 times a week and how he can change his diet by instead of eating fast food, he can wait till he gets home and then eat a steak and some chicken and some vegetables or whatever. That's not a very good product example. I'm not in the weight loss space, so I don't do that. But you can write a letter targeting that person. Now, if we were to do this for like the other example, that obviously wouldn't work. That would be an entirely different sales message if you were writing that to like I said, to a younger lady or to a younger man or whatever differences they have. You can tweak each part of it. So you can say things so for example, if you were targeting the same person but he was single, or maybe he was divorced, and you can say recently divorced and ready to get back out there, but you're not feeling confident in yourself because you've gotten a little soft around the middle from years of working a desk job. Let my 3-step plan to get any guy a 6-pack in 4 weeks, whatever. But if he's married, you say, getting tired working and playing with get tired out playing with your children, find that the wife doesn't want to be intimate as much as she used to, then use my plan to, that sort of thing. So basically, without this, you have to go super broad, and you're going to lose a lot of potential sales that way. So it's really, really important to put together a customer avatar to understand who you're selling to. And if you're in SEO, you might be which a lot of the folks watching this probably are, you might be thinking, this doesn't matter to me. It does. You're contacting business owners and whoever it is that you're reaching out to, but they're each going to be very different. The roofing contractor that you approach, you're going to have to approach much differently than the accountant or whatever. So know their person. If you're targeting specific businesses, like specific name of a business type business, do as much research on them as you possibly can as well. So that's kind of the point of this. This is absolutely vital to any type of business you're going to run. If you do affiliate marketing, you got to know who your product is designed for. Like the example I gave of the weight loss product could easily be like a ClickBank product or whatever. So whatever line of work you're in, if you do marketplace freelancing, and if you do, I hope that you're using Legiit.com, you need to know who you're targeting there. So for example, when you write your sales page for your PBN links, are you targeting people that already know SEO, or maybe it's a business owner who's looking to rank their site, but they don't know if they need PBN links, where the SEO kind of understands it. So think about your audience first. There's a great quote that I heard from one of the people that has mentored me, and I'm not going to name names because that'll hijack the point of this, but what he said that you should do is find an audience and then create a product for them, as opposed to starting with the product and then creating the audience. So I think that's kind of a key here too. So I don't know. I think this is very important. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the Profit Academy Daily Facebook group. Again, if you're not a member of Profit Academy Daily, jump in that. It's totally free. Get tons of what I believe to be great content. It's a great community. I'm really proud of it. I'm looking to grow it even more. So the link to that will be in the description. But if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon.